How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 3 of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Hills of Tuscany. And where we last left off, we had worked on a bunch of contracts that we needed to get done to start generating some money for the farm, for my friend, and yeah, we did just that. We got a little bit of supplies now starting to accumulate over there at the farm, and we were able to get our field fully operational, up and running. It's just not planted yet. So we got the lime, the plowing, the stoning, like the stone picking, the whole 9 yards. Everything's done up until the point where we can actually start planting some crops. And that has got to happen today. As you can tell, we're in September, and I kind of ran into a bit of a problem. It's time to harvest all the grapes that my friend has at his fields, but that means that we've got to start getting some equipment to do it. We have nothing over at his farm, so we need trailers, we need harvesters, we need the whole 9 yards. So what we're gonna do, we're up here at the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and lease out some equipment at this point in time. That's all we can do. That's all we can afford. We're gonna have to just get through this and get this next kind of cycle of crops running. So I'm gonna go ahead and run inside, lease out the equipment I need. We'll see you in a little while. Alright, as you can see, we've got us some equipment here. We got a trailer and we got the white grape harvester here. So let's go ahead and fire this up, and let's take this over to my buddy's estate just on the west side there. So we'll go ahead and drive this over. We'll meet you over there in a little while. Alright, so as you can see, we are just pulling into the farm here, to the nice little vineyard that they have here, and we have got to get to work because we've got quite a bit of fields to do. As you can see, all these are purple grapes. But then right over here are white grapes, and we got to start getting this all taken care of, and then we're going to have to figure out a way to get this all back up and running with new product. So let's go ahead and make our way around. Let's see. So I think, there we go. Come through this way. I believe these are all the purple right here. Yep, purple right there, but these ones are white. Yes. So very nice. They're looking pretty good, looking healthy. Go ahead and raise up our equipment. And there we go. We are harvesting. So far, so good. I mean, the yield is going to be low because they couldn't take care of the crops. They had no equipment to do with it. But, I mean, in the end, it is what it is. We have to do what we have to do. We'll get what we can, and we'll go from here. Alright, so as you can see here, we're on our very last vine. We've been just going back and forth on this particular plot, and so far we're about 3/4 of the way full of this harvester, so not too bad, but certainly can do better. And hopefully we'll be able to get this in the proper state where we'll be able to get better yields off of this going into the future. So let's turn that off. So again, that's a purple. More purple. Is this a white? This is white, isn't it? This is white. You know what? Let me just double check, make sure I'm working the right fields here. Okay. And there's a smaller one just over here. Right there. So both of these are white. So what I need to do before I get to harvesting this, get this about right here. Perfect. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to go back to my farm, and I need to grab a tractor, bring it over here with the, actually, you know, it might even be a better idea just to rent a, yeah, you know what, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to rent a grape harvester, or not a grape harvester, a grape tractor, vineyard tractor, you know, one of the real small ones, and that should allow me to not only bring a plow over here, which is desperately going to need to happen first, but then I'm going to have to grab a mulcher as well and use all of those. So yeah, I'm going to run back over to the shop there and see what I can get. We'll see you over there. Alright, I'm back up here at the shop. I'm going to go ahead and lease me out a tractor as well as a plow that'll work for the vineyard here. So I will be right back. And here we go. Got us a little Landini tractor we were able to lease, as well as the pruner and the trailer that we've got previously. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to hook this up to the front. And then the trailer to the rear. There we go. Alright, now we get to take it over. We'll see you over there. Alright, I am back here at the vineyard with the tractor, trailer, and pruner. Let's go ahead and get this up here. Let's see. Follow this around. Alright, excellent. Let's go ahead and open up the trailer here. Pull up right behind the harvester. Like that. And there we go. Unloading. Alright. Now let's get this trailer out of the way. Right about there should be fine. Now, what we'll do from here, let's see, it was this field here. I think, whoa, feel like it's doing anything. Or do I need to wait? I think I need to wait until... It definitely needs plowed, so that's alright. What I'll do is I'll hang on to this. Put this right here. And what I can do is I can just keep on harvesting until that's all ready. So let's get back over here. And we're off. Oops, wrong button. So yeah, that field right there, or that patch of grapes there should be white grapes as well. So, whoa, what is happening here? Oh, it's going to be a little tight at this end. Not much room for turnaround. That's alright. There we go. That's how that works. Now we're going to finish this off. Probably finish off the next field too. What is... Oh, I'm just not paying any attention, am I? Alright, we're going to finish off this bunch of grapes here. We're going to finish off the next bunch of grapes in the next vineyard there, or next grove? I'm actually not sure what it's referred to as. Anyways, I will go ahead and finish this plot out, and then I'll set my sights in the next one. We'll see you over there. Alright, I'm getting ready to turn and do my last row here. Let's go ahead and get this all lined up. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, the harvesting's been going very well. It's you know, just one row at a time, get things done as necessary, and just kind of go from there. And so far, it's working. It's working. After this, we'll have to mulch the see all the very large grass on around the rows there. We're gonna have to mulch. We're gonna have to plow. Yeah, I mean we got a lot of work ahead of us. Okay, and what I'm gonna do here because I'm almost full in the harvester. There we go. Get this lined up. Now I'm going to go grab the tractor, the trailer, unload the harvester there. Where's the tractor? Right there. So I think what I need to do is I just need to leave this pruner here on the property. I'm just going to disconnect from it. It's going to cost a little extra money to keep it around, but I mean, at the end of the day, I've got to do what I got to do. It doesn't make sense to lease it out and then release it later. So let's go ahead and I'll just put this here for now. There we go. Now let's grab the trailer. And let's see, because we're coming from this end, we'll go ahead and open this side up. There that goes. So let's see what we got here. We've got 5,400 liters, so that's not terrible. I mean, it's certainly worse than it could be. So just back that up right there. And now, carry on doing what we're doing here. So we're going to get a significantly less volume here. Alright, so I'm just going to keep going through the rest of this plot, and then I'll go ahead and dump all this stuff into the processor, because we've got the processor here on site, and should be kind of good to go from there. We'll have to set our sights on some other things. And also, in the background, I have a few workers doing a few random odds and ends throughout the town here. So, hired one person to do some fertilizer work, hired two more to do some cultivating. So we got a bit of activity going on at the moment. Alright, I'm on my last row here. Should be done after this. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and load into the trailer. Wait until this is done spitting everything out. There we go. See what we get up to. 6,662 liters. So not a lot, really not a lot. Okay, so we'll lower this back down, turn that off. And yeah, these should all be harvested. So you can see here, those are good, those are good. And the rest of them are the normal grapes. So I can see why this vineyard loses money every year, because you need specialty equipment for both the white and the purples. It's really difficult when you have to have specialized sets of equipment for every little job. So let's go ahead and head over here. Now I think I can just back right up to here. There we go. All right. They're in the processing plant. So now let's go ahead and park this over here. Now what I need to do is I need to take this harvester back to the shop, return it, and then need to go ahead and get the other harvester so we can get the rest of these grapes into the processor. So I will go ahead and head back over to the shop. I will see you over there. Alright, so I got the white grape harvester up here, returned it. Now I have the purple harvester. Need to take this up to the farm, to the vineyard, and go ahead and do the exact same thing there. We'll see you in a little while. Alright, so I decided to bring the tractor up here real quick because I wanted to grab me a mulcher and a plow. So let's go ahead and get those on the books. Alright, we've got a mulcher and a plow. I believe both of these will work just fine for what I need them to do. Let's see. First, let's hook this up. Like that. Okay. Now we'll take this back to the vineyard over there. We'll see in a little bit. Alright, so we are back here at the vineyard here. And as you can see, we also got the other harvester up here as well. So, worked out very nicely. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the plow in front. And I'm going to go ahead and mulch the first white grape vineyard here. The plot right there. Oh, hey. And then after I do that, I'm going to set my sights back onto... Well, you know what? I'm not going to do the entire mulching process. I'm going to set my sights back onto harvesting. The reason that is we've got a rainstorm coming, and I don't want to be caught in the middle of that rainstorm trying to harvest. I want to get this done out of the way so things can get going. But because of this, white grapes here, they're like I said, the reason that all the specialty equipment is necessary is because they're incredibly fragile. So that means that what you have to do is buy specialty equipment. Now I was assured that this particular set of equipment... Oh, I thought I did unfold it. There we go. I was assured that this equipment will work for this field, so... Okay. So this appears to be working. me just see something real quick. Okay, so it's saying that this is mulched. And I think just mulching these areas right by the poles should be enough. I don't think I have to worry about getting all this stuff in the middle. Let's see. No, like I said, I'm going to finish this row here, and then I'm going to set my sights back onto harvesting, because at 11 o'clock there's supposed to be some rain, and we need to get all this harvesting done before then. There we go. Oops. All right. So I got that all finished up over there, at least as far as I wanted to get it. Let's go ahead and turn this on. We'll harvest up all the purple grapes, get them into their processing unit. What is going on here? There we go. Yeah, get them into their processing unit, and once they're in there, then we can set our sights on the mulching, the plowing, and doing all that stuff. So I'll bring us back in as soon as we're done here. Alright, so I am officially at the halfway harvesting point. As you can see, I am, well, one trailer, words are hard. I am one harvester load into the whole harvesting aspect. I'm now on one of the larger of the plots here. Let's see if we take a look. I'm actually on the largest plot for this particular type of grape, and I'm just going to keep on chugging along, making sure that everything is good to go, is getting picked up and harvested as I intend it to be, and then yeah, we'll set our sights on to let's go ahead and just do something like that. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, I'm just going to keep harvesting, keep doing what I need to do there, and then I will set my sights on the mulching. After mulching, go ahead and work on plowing. We'll see y'all in a while. All right, we are all done harvesting. I am actually, well, I'm not shocked, but I am surprised in how little time it took compared to what my expectations were. And I don't even know why I had those expectations. I was expecting I was going to have to race the clock, and I wasn't going to make the 11 o'clock deadline when it's supposed to rain. So I was just really starting to probably just get into my own head more than anything. But yeah, not only did I have enough time, I had more than enough time to spare. So let's see what we have here at the end of the day. Pull this over here. Let's see. So we've got 9,802 liters worth of purple grapes, which is just fantastic. I'm very, very pleased with that volume. Now I know that there could be more. I know that. But at the end of the day, this is what I have, and I can't be too upset about it. So, especially all things considered. So there we go. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, so what I need to do now is a couple of things. I need to take the harvester and this trailer back. I don't need the trailer and I don't need the harvester anymore. I'm going to take those two things back. Then I also need to pick up while I'm there a center mulcher. So what I realize is that I have a pole mulcher. What I need is a center mulcher, which will do the vast majority of the mulching process. So I'm going to go ahead and take all this stuff back. I will see you over there when I get there. Alright, so I've done all my running around, and now, after returning the harvester and the trailer, I can come back here and pick up my front mulcher, which again, this is going to do the kind of middle bits that I was missing there in the main rows. So now I'm going to head back to the vineyard. I will see you over there. Alright, so I am back here at the vineyard. I'm going to go ahead and start the mulching process. And because I got a front mulcher, I should be able to hook up the front and rear and be able to take care of all this in one pass. At least that's my hope. We'll see how this goes. So we're going to come back here. We're going to hook up to that rear mulcher. There we go. Let's kind of do this here. Come around this side, even though I've done these two kind of pull rows. There we go. Alright, so you can see just how as I'm going down this row, how it's just taking out just that little bit of extra from the middle mulcher, the front attached one. And now I'm should be able to kind of make the full rows around. Let's see. So you can see just how this is going to turn out as I keep doing my passes back and forth. I'm going to kind of hit one side and then hit the next, and should get everything that I intend it to get. That's my hope, at least. There we go. Alright, well, I think this is going to work out just fine. So, I'm going to keep on chugging along here, and I will cut us back in as soon as I am all done. We'll see you in a while. Oh, well, I just figured out a thing. So if you watch this front mulcher here, you can actually slide it in and out to expand it out. I had no idea. Well, that's really nice to know. Huh. Let's see. Oh. Well, boy howdy, look at that. I really don't need the rear, do I? Not really, because it's taking care of the middle bits before I even get to it. Huh. Let's see, is there any... Alright, well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and detach from the rear because I really don't need it. It's not doing a lot, so let's go ahead and put this right back here. There we go. And let's just go ahead and just work with the front one. Whoops. Open that, open that. There we go. Oh yeah, that's going a little bit more smoothly. Going a little bit faster and a little bit wider. So I think, yeah, this should have been the way I went the whole time. Oh well. You never learn until you find out. So at this point, gonna go ahead and cut out, and I'll cut us back in as soon as I'm all done with the vineyard here. We'll see you in a while. All right, so I think I'm a little bit more than halfway through the entire vineyard for mulching. And what you will have noticed I've been doing is only making one pass with the mulcher down the middle of each of the rows. Now, based on what I've been reading, this is all it takes in order to count as a mulching job complete for your vineyards and whatnot. But at the same time, it also works out for your plowing and all your other states that you end up working on. So what you're essentially looking for is this: when you go to here, you don't want any purple, or you don't want any gaps in your purple. If you have any gaps, that means that you just didn't do enough for the job to register complete, and then you have to go back and do it all over again. So at this point, I need to continue on around the whole vineyard here. And what I've been doing, because there's a kind of a fence on this side of, not on this side, the other side of the fields here, I've been skipping each row and just going to every other row. Because it just doesn't allow me to get like a full swing around to where I could get to every single row. So as long as, like I said, you're in the middle and you're making sure that you're filling in all the purple on the map with mulching and getting rid of all the reds with plowing, then you should be good to go. Alright, I'm getting ready to start the last row of mulching. Here we go. Let's get up this hill. Oh, come on, come on. This hill is a little bit more aggressive, like this part of it. There we go, now it's going. Get up the rest of this hill, and there we go. That is done. Perfect. Now, one thing, I did buy this mulcher, so it was only like $4 grand. I figured, why not buy it instead of lease it? So that's gonna stay right there. And then the plow, what did I do with that? There it is. All right. Start over in this field and make my way around all over again. Okay, see, it is taking care of the plowing. It's just going real slow. Let's check something out just real quick. This is subsoiler. Needs 90 horsepower. And my tractor is the Landini. 112. Now I think that just by going down each one of these, yeah, you see how I'm standing here now. It was saying needs plowing. Yeah, it needs plowing. So I think this is going to be okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. So I'm just going to keep on chugging along, letting this go back and forth, back and forth. I don't think I need to worry about the stones. Question mark, question mark. Oh, see? So the top speed of this is 3 miles an hour. I might run back to the shop and switch this out because this is at least... Yeah, you know what? 3 miles an hour and I can more than double. Yeah, it makes sense to do that. Let's go ahead and... There we go. Alright, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and head back to the shop real quick, get a different subsoiler, because this one is limited to 3 miles an hour, and instead of limiting myself to 3 miles an hour, I might as well more than double my working speed. I will be back here in just a little while with a new plow. Alright, so I'm up here at the shop. I returned the other plow, or subsoiler. Now I'm going to pick up this one. Like I said, that last one there was limited to 3 miles an hour for working speed. This one is 7, so this should be a little bit better than before. So now that we've got this, let's go ahead and head back to the vineyard, and we will go ahead and take care of all the plowing. We'll see you over there. So I am back here at the vineyard. I'm going to go ahead and give this a go, see if this is any better. And here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That is so much better. Mm-hmm. Now I wonder if I go back over. I probably don't have to do this, but I'm going to do this anyways. You see how it leaves a cultivated state as opposed to a plowed state as before? So I'm just going to do that real quick, is just get it back to that cultivated state. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm also not kicking up stones like I was before. Oh no, wait, I am kicking up stones. Yeah, I think this will work out a lot better. Much, much better. Able to go 7 miles an hour. I'm not having to just chug along and not getting much done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this last row here. Get it all into this cultivated state. And then, well, technically a plowed state that's going to then also look as cultivated. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, see, that looks much, much better. Alright, so I'm going to cut us out here, and I will bring us back in as soon as we're done. We'll see you in a while. Alrighty, now we're on the last 2 rows here on the entire vineyard. We just need to plow out this little bit and then the last one, and then we are done. Took a little bit of time, but we finally got there. Here we go, last row, last one. Alrighty, perfect. Alright, so from here, I need to go ahead and take back, let's see, I think I need to take that back real quick. So this isn't telling me that this needs anything else. So I think what I need to do from here is wait until these leaves brown, then I can cut them back. once I can cut them back, then I can... Oh, you know what? That just dawned on me, is I could do the lime. I'm sure the lime's got to be done. Well, either way, that means I gotta get some other tools, but I think this will be a good place to leave it. We got a lot accomplished here tonight. We ended up harvesting, plowing, mulching, all of those great fields. Got a couple of contracts done in the background. I'm pretty happy. I mean, it's grape harvesting is a very slow process, but hopefully in the end we'll be able to make it kind of worth it. So yes, is this the turn? No, this wasn't the turn. Where's this taking me? Well, either way, this will work. This will work. I'll get there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.